You are born gay or straight, but you choose to be queer.
Because, like, getting my piercings and having my hair the way it is and dressing the way I dress makes me feel more like me. And if me is, like, this ambiguous, androgynous person, then, and that energy that I'm emitting, that person that I'm admitting to other people, people feel that I'm queer. I think that's really real. But I wonder why the different looks that a lot of queer people have are associated with queerness. Something that I experience a lot is like, oh, I'm feeling this way one day. I'm going to put my hair up and show off my side shave and, like, really hold this energy that I'm into women. And I want people to feel it that day. And, like, I want, like, yeah, inherently it's for myself. Like, I want to interact with these people. But I am, like, presenting myself in a way, trying to, in a way where other people will notice me. And, like, I changed the way that I walk. Like, I definitely walk differently, and I have a different kind of posture when I'm in a city than in a rural place. Mm-hmm. And when I want people to know my sexuality, I'm definitely more flamboyant about it. And I clip all my nails, and I don't wear dangly earrings, and usually I'll wear, like, a black hat, a jean jacket, a really baggy shirt, usually black, and then some kind of Vans, and really cool looking socks. Kind of how I aggressively try to get my sexuality out.
I had my sister make me a rainbow friendship bracelet because I'd always work the bar and then have, like, people, like, I think were flirting with me, and, like, I wanted to know for sure, but I'm like, there's nothing I do that's, like, I feel like outwardly, like, queer, like not like a conversation starter like that. So that's why, like, I had her, like, make me a bracelet so then people could be like, oh, if he's wearing, like, a rainbow bracelet, then, like, he's obviously not straight. Being queer has some inherent sense of vulnerability.
When I was younger and even now, when I see, even though I'm technically an adult, when I see adults who are, like, clearly queer in the way they present themselves in public, I'm like, yeah, like, it's gonna be okay. There's just something very, very comforting about seeing someone who's like you living their life, and they're not, like, begging on the street, or, you know, like, they're just living their life. And so I think I enjoy signaling other people, like, hey, I'm here, and I'm here, and I'm queer. You know, get used to it. Expressing yourself in a loud way, but with very little funds, essentially, which, like, the queer community has always been doing, because we haven't been the most privileged. And then my choker, which I feel is just, like, very, very feminine and strange. I just think about, like, 90s punk rockers wearing them. And there's just something about it it like elongates the neck, it emphasizes the neck, making it look more feminine. But it's also just like, I don't know, it's quirky, it's a little weird. It's also like wearing a collar, which kind of harkens to S&M culture. So it's even queerer. My claw ring, which is like one of my most prized possessions. To me, it makes me feel really powerful, like a queen or like a witch, which makes me feel like feminine and magical and weird. But like still powerful, not just like weird and expendable by society, but like weird and invincible, which is so cool, which is like the best feeling in the entire world. It's like, I'm different and you can't fuck with me because of it.
All human beings and creatures have queerness in them, but like people choose to delve into it. It's like people choose, it's like almost like people choose to like take off those layers that they've learned to put on throughout their lives and dig in deep. I think that we all have, like all humans have put on these layers, and to choose to take them all off is queerness. I have found sewing to be super empowering because it like gives me control also over how I present myself, like and how I represent myself. I can like alter my clothes to be exactly what I want them to be. I like this shirt also because it is sort of, I have like been doing this a lot with my clothes. I'll cut them to be shorter and then sew them. I did that with this shirt also. And sometimes I think that that's also a way for me to be both at the same time. Like this t-shirt makes me feel really good and like a handsome butch, but it was like longer and more butch-like, and I cut it, and so it like hits my waistline, and it like makes me feel a little bit femme. My ex-partner, who I was seeing this summer, told me once that that like the way that I walked is what like they first knew that I was like them, or like queer, and when they like first met me. And that was interesting because I didn't know that I walked a certain way. It just had never occurred to me before. It never crossed my mind. I like didn't know at all. And so I don't know if that's like actually the way I walked or if it was just this energetical thing that they felt. We want to be seen and recognized also as like a part of something. And so yeah, to be able to like represent yourself as queer to other queers is a way to be accepted into this community. And it's especially crucial when like you aren't accepted into other communities. So there's that creates that need to like really present yourself. Totally. I'm getting a queer tattoo in the next couple weeks. Yeah. And just let the letters queer. So I love this a lot. This is very femmy. This is both, honestly. I think the cut is like super fetch. It's like very baggy, boxy, but it's pink and sparkly. It sort of like represents a clashing of genders for me, which I like. Like I feel like I'm always like looking for that in clothes, is the like clashing or combining. I feel like it's almost like if like a soft butch and a glitter femme were walking down the street and they like crash into each other by accident, and like some of their clothing and accessories got swapped. That's like who I am. Like, the combination. I feel like it's very incongruous. And I have my whole life been, like, very attracted to things that are incongruous. Always. And so it makes a lot of sense that I just, like, want to put things together that just, like, are not supposed to be together. I just want to, like, break, I want to break those rules.